Hello, good morning, collective. Tarot.flo here to give you your weekly collective message. I also want to start off by saying happy Taurus season and happy birthday to all my Tauruses out there. Today is Monday, April 20th, and today marks the first day of Taurus season. We'll start to experience abundance, luxury, and leisure at this time, and really allow yourself to think of new ways on self care and how you can make yourself comfortable at this time. So if you feel like this message is going to resonate with you, please stay. And if not, you can scroll away at this time. Remember, time is an illusion and energy is fluid. So please, as always, take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay. For today's reading, I am doing readings from the Transient Light Tarot. This is a different deck. I don't normally tend to use it all the time. I was just called, excuse me, to use it today. So we're going to dive into the cards and see what Spirit has for you for today. This message will be good for the entire week until Sunday, which I believe will be the 26th. Yes. 27th. 26th. Okay, so, okay. Lots of new opportunities coming in, guys. I hope you guys have been following my video and kind of listening to my insight, because these cards are kind of confirmation to the last couple videos that I had done. Yes, that's beautiful. Okay, so we're going to stick with these. So there's 3 cards that came out. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands, New Beginnings. We have the King of Coins, which is representing the King of Pentacles. And then we have the 7 of Coins, okay, which is just patience and allowing yourself to nurture your intentions and the seeds that you're trying to plant at this time. But I also feel like the new moon in Aries was like it was heavy, right? But I also feel like for the collective that's splitting from 3D to 5D, if you didn't give yourself the opportunity to do that in the new year with the actual spring equinox at the beginning of Aries season, I feel like a lot of the collective finally took the accountability, did the inner work, things that they had to do to detach. And so Friday, when we had the new moon in Aries, that could have been your new year. That could have been your new reset, your timeline split. So a lot of people in the collective are experiencing their new beginning. And now that we are in Taurus season, this is opportunity for stability. This is opportunity for you to find what makes you comfortable. Find new ways and like a new routine for self-care. And not only that too, but it's like really finding your comfortability in this new space now. Taurus is all about comfortability, and they have this sense of knowing about themselves where they can create new opportunities or comfortability within their environment. So if you are setting your intention and trying to manifest luxury and opulence and leisure and all of that, for you to just be able to be safe and calm and soft at this time, Taurus season is going to be the perfect time for you to be able to manifest that type of energy into your life. And with these cards here, it's representing a new beginning as far as stability, as far as finance, as far as material abundance. And especially with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is new beginning, but it's passion, right? And because it is fire energy, I feel like we've done so much work around that Aries energy with the Aries stellium, with the Aries new moon. I feel like it did a lot for us, especially in terms of like Chiron being in Aries. We were given the opportunity to heal so many wounds and so many inner parts of ourselves that feel broken, or we just never paid attention or gave it validation or recognition. And so as we were able to finally move on past that heavy stellium, it's kind of like now we're in the space now, because Taurus is comfortability, we kind of have that mental clarity, especially if you've been working on like releasing and detaching and letting things go. The king of the crown of coins is comfortability. This person been through some shit in order for them to create longevity, sustainability, new foundations, and some type of wealth or value in their life. Okay. But this is the one that matters the most. And this is what I want to talk about. at this time is the Seven of Coins. The Seven of Coins is allowing you to set new intentions for your future, and whether it's spiritual or physical, this is allowing you to plant seeds. This is allowing you to grow, to nurture what you're trying to grow into your life, right? And because we are in spring, in the spring season now, a lot of your efforts and hard work will come to you in the harvest season when you are closing things out, right? Especially like in a fall time. It's like the death of certain things. So you're closing out. So you have 6 months to allow yourself to build on that consistency, and, whatever it is that you're trying to bring on in for yourself, build around it so that you can acquire it, right? And I love this verse a lot because it is spring season, and so a lot of you probably have gardens or just want to plant flowers or plants for in your home. And really right now, that's really big in terms of us coming out of a new moon, because now we are literally planting seeds for the future, planting seeds for those new beginnings that, even if they're unfamiliar, even if they're a little uncomfortable, we are setting our intention for us to have comfortability, for us to be safe, for us to feel protected and learn how to build what that new foundation is going to feel like for us. Okay. And then we have here at the bottom of the deck, we do have a tower. It doesn't feel traumatizing or devastating. Okay. If anything, I feel like this tower is like your mental breakthrough. This tower is giving you a realization, an aha moment, a breakthrough in something that is like, that's the reason why the last couple days I went through this discomfort. That's the reason why I was distraught during the Aries stellium, right? And congratulations if you were able to pull yourself out of it, because I feel like that is probably the heaviest of the energy that we are going to experience this year in 2026. And now that we moved past it, it's like, take what you can from that experience and learn from it. What are the lessons that you learned from this Aries stellium that you can apply and integrate into your life at this time, right? And I feel like the tower is doing that for us. I feel like as we were moving through last week and coming into the new moon, I feel like a lot of us were going through divine intervention. Like if you weren't willing to do the work, if you weren't willing to detach, if you weren't willing to have that uncomfortable, face to face conversation with someone or something, whatever it was, I feel like spirit was bringing you to the forefront, where it was like, okay, we're dragging you by your hand like a child, and we're making you do it, right? And for a lot of us, that uncomfortability was a long time coming. Like, we should have been did that. We should have been closed it out. And so the divine intervention is the universe helping you. However, you might not realize that. You might think that the universe is punishing you, or you have someone sending you bad juju or spell work, and that's not it. It's just time for you to start closing out and working on yourself so you can heal and get past it, right? And then you can learn what this new beginning and what this new space is going to feel like for you, right? But this tower is really just a realization, and it's a wake up moment for the collective, and knowing that, like, wow, those people, places, and things are not good for me. This lifestyle that I'm living is not good for me. This job is not good for me. I've been wanting to do so and so for so long. It's time for me to step into that now, right? And so if you feel like things have been stripped from you involuntarily, that's the universe allowing you to experience divine intervention at its finest. And most of us in the collective, we've been there, where we had to pull away from people, places, things, our jobs, our family, our friends, our, even our partners. You know what I mean? If you're in toxic relationships, karmic cycles, that type of thing. I did a video yesterday that talked about us coming out of karmic cycles so that we can bring balance to that at this time. And this is also a key indicator, and I'm also going to do a video for it on Friday, but be aware of the energy as we come into the weekend, because Venus is also going to come into Aries on Friday. So I hope this resonated with you guys. If it did, please comment down below. And as always, I'm also leaving my email down here in the corner so you can contact me for a personal reading. And as always, hope you guys have a great Monday. I hope you guys are taking care of yourself, and have a blessed week. Bye.